Hi everyone, it's potaraboy. Back with another video, guys. Today, I decided to finish up a series that I've been working on for a little bit. It's called Dragon Ball Z Sagas ranked from worst to best. So this is the final part four. So this one is gonna be the best. In my personal opinion, of course, the best Dragon Ball Z saga. Um, So I talked about previously the ranked. It's the Cell Saga, Saiyan Saga, Frieza, and this one's gonna be the Majin Buu Saga. Of course, that's the last saga of Dragon Ball Z. We start with the video, real quick, I just want to thank you guys for support I've been getting. So slowly but surely we're getting there. Please, if you like the content, give me a thumbs up, guys. Leave a comment. And please subscribe. If you want to be notified whenever I post a video, hit the bell so you are notified, because there'll be more content coming up soon. There'll be a lot of content that I have planned. I've just been a little bit busy, but I will do my best to try to keep at least one drop a video at least once a week, guys. So without a further ado, like I had previously said, this video is going to be about the Majin Buu saga and how, or more or less why it's my personal favorite. So let's start off on why it's personally my favorite saga out of the whole Dragon Ball Z. So first of all, um, it, I just we start off the saga with Gohan, with adult Gohan. Goku's not around for the first few episodes. So it's Gohan and Goten. It's Gohan and Goten. It's Gohan basically is going through his normal life, going to school, fighting crime, training with his little brother. It's really cool. It's a bit of a peace era. 7 years have passed in Cell, so it's been a while of a long. It's been many years of peace. Um, yeah, you see Gohan chilling, kicking back in his normal life, going to school, being home, you know, spending time with Goten, and he also fights crime. Whenever he he's on his way and he witnesses crime, of course he stops it. He fights the criminals or whatever. It's nothing bad, but he does um, start to protect citizens. Whenever he witnesses a crime, that's very interesting. That's actually when we see the start of the. It's like a little mini saga, you can say it. So that's when we start seeing the Great Saiyaman. He goes to Bulma, and the Great Saiyaman cost. She makes the Great Saiyaman costume for him, and I personally like those episodes. Where he's also in school trying to hide his identity from Videl. She's starting to suspect that Gohan's onto something, and then you see Gohan getting bullied by students. When he plays baseball. I forgot the name of the character. He's not important. The one that has a ponytail, the blonde one. He just tries to kind of like to bully him or whatnot. But those episodes were really fun to me, even though they're just kind of like filler episodes or just really not important. Nothing really important happens there. I really did enjoy watching it myself. Then we towards the end of those episodes we see we're told that Goku's gonna come back, because um they start talking they start mentioning the world's martial arts tournament where everyone's wants to participate and whatnot, and then Goku's like, wow, well, I'm gonna participate too, guys. And Vegeta hears it and he gets excited, and then the kids are gonna participate too. Kid Goten, Kid Trunks, and also we get introduced to them too, which is really, it just adds more characters onto the mix. And I personally did like them in Z. I did like Goten and Trunks and them being little, and them running around and doing just messing around. and having fun. I enjoyed watching them too. I did enjoy having, getting them introduced. So I do like Goten and Trunks, Kid Goten and Kid Trunks as well. And the plot starts escalating. We get introduced to the Supreme Kai, um, and I really like the development and how we work our way up into the rising action of the story. Once we get introduced to Majin Buu, well, not really introduced yet. They mention him and everything, but it's Bobbity and Dabora and trying to revive him. They talk a lot about him, but he's not. It takes a while for them to revive him, and that's when it turns more interesting. Goku makes his appearance. He meets Goten. That was a very cute part too, a little heartwarming. Um, and then we find out that these guys are evil. These are Spopovich and I forgot this other guy's name. I'm the worst with names. It's Spopovich and his henchmen, I guess. Well, they're both Bavidi's henchmen. They were getting Majin powers. That's why they have the M on the forehead. They beat up Videl really bad. I did. I kind of felt bad for her when I saw that. That's one of the most brutal, savage fights, because he's hitting a woman, and yeah, in modern times, they would probably those would be censored if they would come out on air, but yeah, so that happens, and then they steal Gohan's energy, and then they make their way until where Babidi's lair is, and then Vegeta, Gohan, Goku, and the Supreme Kai. Well, Piccolo and Krillin go too, as well. We all go, um, and they work their way into the levels of Babidi's spaceship. And it's very cool how you see, Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta in action once again. I really did enjoy those episodes as well. And I forgot to mention, I'm sorry, talking about Goten and Trunks, I really loved their fight, in the martial arts tournament. It was really, really fun. Um, anyway, yeah, going back. Yeah, we see all that good stuff. They fight the guys. Piccolo, Krillin get turned to stone, and they fight the Gohan fights the Bora, which was cool to see Gohan in action against an actual villain, someone who has formidable power. And then we get to the more interesting, and we start escalating, towards where, we see Majin Vegeta. Vegeta starting to allows himself to be controlled by Babidi, so he can get a little power boost. Then we get one of the most epic fights in the history of Dragon Ball, which is when Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Majin and Vegeta have a fight, which I'm not going to get into much detail there. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen that. Epic fight. They're basically the same level. Majin Vegeta is basically a Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. I'm not going to get into detail because, technically he's not Super Saiyan 2, but it is at the same time. Vegeta's just getting a power boost, and Goku is at Super Saiyan 2. But I'm not going to get into power scaling or anything like that, or if Vegeta's technically Super Saiyan 2 or whatever. But that fight is just freaking epic. I'm sure everyone that's watching this video has witnessed or has had the chance to see that fight more than once, because I don't know how many times I've seen that fight. a bunch of times, and it's worth watching a million times. That fight is really, really epic. um and that brings us, like, there's much more than what meets the eye there. So Vegeta's getting a lot of development there throughout the whole Majin Buu saga. I really liked it because he goes through a lot of development. He's trying to find himself, and he has like a bit of an existential crisis. He's like, what's going on? What's happening to me, And at the end, we'll get to that, but he ends up finding himself, and he finds satisfaction in what he's doing. Um, so then we get introduced to Majin Buu. Kills everyone. We get introduced to Super Saiyan 3. That's something that I really like. We get a new form. It was epic, epic, epic. The transformation. I believe it's one of the most badass Super Saiyan transformations out there. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think it's stupid and ridiculous and whatnot. But I really, really like that transformation. It's one of my favorites. I think it's my second favorite, below Super Saiyan 4. So I really, really like that as well. I loved it personally. Um, and not only Goku does it, but Gotenks, which that's my next bullet point. So fusions, we get introduced to fusion. So we get introduced to Gotenks. Gotenks. It's Kid Trunks, Kid Goten. That epic, 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 super powerful character in his base, Super Saiyan 1, and he goes Super Saiyan 3. I love the Super Buu versus Gotenks fight. I really, really loved it. It's such a badass character and cocky, and I like Gotenks. I really do. A lot of people again dislike him, but personally, I really love the fusions. Speaking about fusions, we get my favorite character in the whole Dragon Ball Z is Vegito, and I mean my favorite fusion as well. So we get introduced to that badass Vegito, epic, epic. I just freaking love that guy. He's cocky. He's crazy powerful. He can make Buu tanks, with Goten and Trunks, separate of course, because they're no longer fused. Piccolo, Super Buu, and then Gohan, like Ultimate Gohan. So we get all these characters merged into the body of Majin Buu, and Vegito still freaking slaps them. He humiliates him really, 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 really bad, and I love Vegito. I love his abilities, his attacks, his techniques, and how cocky and confident he was. Because if you're gonna be as strong as he is, you can be as cocky and confident as you want, because you can back that up with strength, and I really, really love that about him. So that's also one of my biggest reasons why I really love this series. I really love Vegito. And then, you know what? I also love the little development we get from, Mr. Satan turns into an important character because, he's Videl's father, and also because he's, he tries to save the world from Majin Buu, from Fat Buu, before he turns evil, going back a little bit on that. And you see a lot of cool development. You see him being friends, playing with a puppy, and the plot actually goes in that direction because Mr. Singh decided to get involved. So I like that. I like those episodes where him and Majin Buu, start making a friendship, and then they see the puppy, and then these thieves kill the puppy, and that all went to crap. But I really, really love that part. It just makes Majin Buu, it gives him a human side. And then, well, last but not least, also, I'm a Goku fan. Goku's my boy, but I really, once again, love the development from Vegeta when at the end, Super Saiyan 3 versus Kid Buu are fighting, and Vegeta's like, you know what, Goku, you are number one. You truly are a badass. I'm behind you, but I respect you, and I know you're the best. I love that. I love the development they gave Vegeta, and he basically, he really, really took a next step as a character. We saw his human side and how he truly is happy, having Goku as a rival, and how he now has a family and found the Earth to be a nice place to live. Oh, and I almost forgot. I love little thing here is that I also love when they're inside the Majin Buu's body, and they're just trying to find Goten, Trunks, Piccolo, and Gohan, and it's so funny. The creatures they encounter, they end up in a stomach juice and all that. I also really, really love that. So I could go on for hours about this, But that's basically it. I might even do a part two on this because I really, really have a lot of things I like about that saga. But that's about it, guys. I don't want to make the video too long. Um, so please, guys, like the video. Tell me what you think about the Majin Buu saga and what things you do like about it. Okay. Like the video, guys. Please leave a comment. Share your thoughts on that saga on the Majin Buu, and please subscribe, guys. So that'll be it for today, guys. We'll be back with another video soon. Okay, you guys have a good one. God bless.